you finally picked up your Sony A7V, guys, and you're wondering what next. Well, I have some accessories that I think you might be interested in that will make your life a little bit easier. Let's get right into the video. So like I mentioned before, these are the accessories that I personally use myself from all my Sony cameras that I've had so far, from the A7 III to the A7 IV. So the first thing I want to start with, guys, is a screen protector. And the screen protector really and truly, guys, I'm not going to lie to you, if you're someone who uses maybe a double strap on that goes on your shoulder and you know that your camera swings, this will help, because it has helped me. I've found situations where my screen get hit, I don't even realize that it got hit, I just see a crack, and the crack is actually on the screen protector versus the actual screen. So if you can spend just $10 or $20 for a screen protector versus spending hundreds of dollars to replace your screen, guys, and having the inconvenience of not having your camera for a couple of days, trust me, it is definitely worth it. So that's where I want to start out, guys. All right, so let me just clear everything off the table and then get straight into it. All right, so I have my screen protector here. So what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to apply it and get it done. All right, so let me just turn the camera over. Keep in mind, guys, links will be in the description below where you guys can purchase all these. All right, so don't worry about it if you don't really see the name or anything like that. All right, so the first thing is I'm just going to get out that, and I'm going to take out the first screen. I'm just going to put this to the side. All right, so first thing we need to do is just to clean up the screen. Pretty easy, simple. Good, so now that we have wiped the screen with the wet wipe, we're just going to dry it. That's looking pretty good. All right, so this is the top section here. So all I'm going to do is just going to peel it. Put it to the side. We're just going to line it up to the edges. And voila. And there you have it. Your screen protector is on and protecting your camera. If you want to find out if it still works, you tap, still works, guys. All right, so let's move on to the next item. The next item, guys, in protecting your camera, because I feel like this is very important for you to always protect your camera, guys, is I use a silicone for my cameras. I've had persons tell me how ugly it makes a camera. Guys, as a professional, I don't care about that. I care that if my camera hits or fall, which has actually happened, I've actually had my camera fall on the ground. I have the camera here, actually, my A7 IV falling on the ground, guys. And if you look right here, you're gonna see that there's a big gash on the hot shoe right here. And that's the only damage I had. And the only reason why that happened, guys, the flap that was on there, the camera actually hit like this and it came loose. That is why it has that little scratch there, but it's not even a big scratch if you look right there. So my point is having that versus having your camera directly hitting the case, even though I think it's a metal case, I don't remember the material that they use. I rather protect my camera looking ugly because I don't care about that, because it doesn't overheat, because I'm doing photography and I don't worry about anything else, guys. So the next thing is just a silicone case. So the silicone case is right here. I'm gonna get into it. And this is it right here. Like I said, guys, I will have the names of each of these items down below, so don't worry about it. All right, so let's just get this on. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna remove the eye cup. Once I remove the eye cup, I'm just gonna slide this in. All right, guys, so I have the silicone case on the camera and it looks fantastic to me. I know that I can have the ease of mind not worrying when I'm wearing my strap on my side and it's swinging. If it hits something, I know the body is going to be protected, guys. And that for me is the most important thing. I don't go about looks, I go about practicality and protecting my investment. And this is a lot of money. I paid over $3,000 with tax in there, guys. So no, I'm definitely protecting my camera. Anyway, let's move on to the next one, guys. So the next one now is the eye cup. If you notice the eye cup right here, guys, that it is very small and tiny. If you're out in the sun like this, you're going to have to literally pressing the camera against your face. in order for you to not get that sun glare inside your eye. And I have an eye cup that is definitely good for protecting that area right there, where you're making sure that you're seeing everything without any bright light on the outside affecting that vision. All right, so if you notice here, I also have the same eye cup on my camera right here. So yes. All right, so this is something that I use, guys. Like I said, it's your money at the end of the day. You guys can choose whatever you want to do. Anyway, let's just get straight into it. So this is the eye cup right here. Let me just get my knife to remove this tape. All right, so this is the eye cup. So let's just remove it. Easy thing to remove it, guys, is you just, the little two little knobs are on the bottom. We just kind of put them out and it comes out like that. All right. And we just replace it with the new one. And like that, it looks good. So now I don't have to press my face against the camera. I can just barely put my eyes over it. And I know that there's no sun or other exterior light is getting in to affect my vision of what I'm actually seeing in front of me. All right, so that has been, you covering and protecting your camera. So once we have done all of that now, guys, the next thing you want to do is get a really nice card, your SD card or your CF Express card, guys. And that's the next thing I think you're supposed to invest in, especially because now you're shooting 30 frames a second. You need that speed. So the ones I have right here is 2 from ProGrade. Right here, these are the CF Expresses, right? And there is one here. This is from Lexar, and these are pretty good. Very, very fast, guys. I don't have any issues like with these cameras. If I turn the camera on, let me just make sure that I'm on the electronic shutter. Let me just do that real quick. So I have cards in there. If I press, I don't have any issues getting that 30 frames per second, guys. So for me, I want to make sure that I have the best card possible. And like I said, I'll leave those links in the description below. And the next thing you'll definitely want to have, guys, is you want to have a card reader. I personally use the ProGrade, and this has the function for the CF Express and also the regular SD. So I have 2 of these, guys. This was my first one because it only had the 2 SDs. When I bought the CF Express, I bought it with this one. All right, so like I said, I'll leave those links in the bottom below. And I love the fact that if you have a laptop, you can actually stick it behind the screen of the laptop because it has magnets. All right, so yeah, you don't have to worry about it. The next thing too, guys, is this little case here from Lano. If you want something a little bit cheaper, we can use to store your cards, but the good thing about this too, guys, is that it actually doubles as also a card reader. So you have a section for your SD and your micro SD, guys. So if you want to be using that, it's pretty good. All right, so the next one too, guys, is a card holder. Is this one? I don't remember the name of the company. Like I said, I'll have it in the description below, but it holds with magnets. And yeah, you have the capability of storing all your cards right there, and it's pretty good. All right, guys, so I don't want to spend too much time. I want to move really quickly to get through all of this. So the next thing I really want to focus on now, guys, is if you're a photographer and you're working indoors, and oftentimes, let's say a reception hall, you want to make sure that you have a really good flash. The one that I use personally, guys, that I was using before, this is a V350, really good flash, guys. I can't say anything really bad about this. The only thing I can say, there are times it misses like 1 or 2 shots, but yeah, that is it. But I personally upgraded now, guys, to the V480. And they say that the features in this supports the brand new camera. So I'm looking forward to testing it actually today, because I actually have a wedding today, guys. And yeah, so this flash, I actually have a video on my channel that if you want to go check it out, guys, you can check it out. But this flash is really good, guys. So for me, I think it's really, really important for you to have a really good flash. And I think this one is going to be really nice. So let me just go through and just put it on the camera so you guys can actually see how it operates. So pretty much, let me just take off that. It has a little slide at the bottom right here, guys. You press and you hold and you slide left or right, all right? So I'm just gonna lift the flap on this. And then now, once you slide it on now, guys, you're just gonna press the little button and you hear that little click. you know it's in there. So now the thing about this too, guys, when you're using the electronic shutter, you will not be able to fire the flash, sadly. I don't know why, but I'm hoping that some kind of firmware with these flashes will help that. But anyway, we're moving forward. So all I'm going to do is we're going to turn it on, turn on back my camera, and I'm going to go back to the mechanical. All right, so make sure that I'm on the mechanical, not the electronical shutter. So now I'm just going to turn on my flash. Now it's on, and all I can do, I can fire. And you can see that there are no misfires, guys. So I am loving and looking forward to using this instruction hall. So there are no more misfires with this flash, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. So those are other two things that you can actually get with this to help you out with your new camera. All right, so let's just move forward. I don't like the fact that Sony never gave us any charger inside the box, and I'm like, come on guys, we're spending over $3,000 and we don't even get a charger. They want us to literally charge a camera using the USB-C right here, which is the bottom one right here, and that is not convenient, guys, because they're pretty much saying you're just going to put your camera down and you're going to charge one battery at a time. No, that doesn't make any sense. So what the solution I have, and that I have actually been using, is this charger here from Lano, guys, and it is amazing. I mean, my batteries usually last me pretty much the entire day, and usually my days are between 10 and 12 hours, and I shoot between 2 to sometimes 4,000 images on a wedding, and I'm talking about in each with both cameras combined. All right, so this actual charger here is pretty good. It has a screen on the front. If I press that little button there, it shows the power of the actual battery itself. And then when I'm actually charging, I'm gonna show you guys a quick example. I don't know if my thing is a little bit too short, but it shows the indication right there. You're gonna see that little lightning bolt right there. That shows that the battery is actually charging, and it actually fast charges, guys. So it's really good. And you know, the fact that you can actually store your batteries in here is an amazing thing to have. Not only that, no guys, this particular model, you can either buy the case or you can buy the case with 2 batteries, and it actually comes with 2 batteries. And the thing about it is I've using these batteries, which is not the manufacturer's battery, and they still work. Funny story is I actually have one inside the camera, the A7V right now, as you can see right there. So yeah, I hear the stories about the official batteries and you're not supposed to use it. Guys, I've been using this for a long time and I don't have any issues whatsoever, guys. Let me just put it in and the camera works fine. No problems, it comes on, no errors, nothing. You still see the percentage of where the battery and how many powers inside. No problem, guys. So I don't think you guys are supposed to be really worried about anything like that. It works fine. Like I said, I've been using it with my A7 IV for the longest time now. And if you guys want to see me get a review of that, if you're enough person, leave comments in the comment section below. I'll do a review on it. But I really and truly love this charger. Like I said, it stores batteries here. When you're not using it, you can put it in your bag and it's not big. All right, so those has been some of the accessories that I actually use on a day-to-day basis that help me feel more comfortable mentally knowing that I'm out there and I don't have to worry about my camera. Having the screen protector on, having the silicone case on here, guys, knowing that I don't have to worry about damaging my camera in any way, shape or form. Even though I do buy insurance for my camera, guys, I still want to have something to protect it, because just think about it. If your camera get damaged and destroyed on the job, you're going to have to send it to some Sony authorized dealer to get it repaired, and you're going to be out of a camera for a little while. Versus if you put these little things on to help you feel a little bit more comfortable and at ease, you won't have to necessarily worry too much about it. And the case on this fits like a glove. I don't have any problems whatsoever. One of the things I even love too, guys, is the fact that it has a little thing on top that actually protects your hot shoe. I've actually used this case, not this particular case, but the case I have on the A7 IV in the rain, and there's no issues. Why? Because this thing covers the hot shoe properly, guys. So as you can see there, if I lift it up, put it down, yeah. All right, guys, so I hope you guys find some use for this. Like I said, you guys can choose whether you want to get it or not. It is your choice at the end of the day, but I'm just letting you guys know that these are the things that actually helps me to make me feel more at ease mentally, knowing that I can just focus on what I'm doing in front of me versus worrying about whether the camera is going to get damaged or not. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe for more. Remember, guys, I'll have links in the description below with all of these accessories in there. All right, guys, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.